Let us have a short prayer. Our Father, God Almighty, we thank you for this wonderful day you've given to us. We thank you for keeping us safe always. Today, Lord, please give us wisdom to guide us in our studies, especially for today's lesson. Please also bless us, spare us from any sickness and diseases. This we ask you through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Hello everyone, I am Jeffrey P. DAMASO, and my topic for today's discussion is about measurement, and these are the Merck's code. And before we're going to start our topic, let us first read the objectives. At the end of a 60-minute lesson, the students are expected to convert measurements from one unit to another in both metric and English systems, solves problems involving conversion of units of measurement, shows perseverance and open-mindedness in performing the assigned task. Okay? This topic is under the Quarter 2, Module 1 of Grade 7. Okay, we have first word to be recognized. Okay, what is measurement? Measurement is a process of comparing an unknown quantity to a standard known quantity. What is approximation? Approximation means not exact but close enough to be used. Another is English system, a system of measurement that is based on the British imperial system. The English system does not use a base unit and prefixes. It requires a lot of memorization and is not convenient to use. We have another one, the metric system, a system of measurement that is based on decimals, just like our numeration and monetary systems. The metric system uses Greek and Latin prefixes to make conversion from one unit to another easy. Okay, we have here an activity. This activity is intended to elicit your prior knowledge regarding the lesson. Now, we have to determine the dimension of the following using only parts of your arms. Okay, we have here a table. But we are going to measure your door, the dining table, and the window. We are going to use the arm part of our body. Okay, what are the arm part of our body? Okay, we have the palm here, the width of one's hand excluding the thumb. Okay, it's our palm. Okay, the handspan, the other is handspan, is distance from the tip of the thumb to the tip of the little finger. These are the measurement of handspan. Okay, we're going to use this handspan. This is the measurement from little finger up to the tip of the thumb. Okay, the other is forearm length. Okay, forearm length is the length of one's forearm, the distance from the elbow to the tip of the middle finger. That is our measurement of forearm length. Okay, you can use these three measurements to measure your door, dining table, window. Okay, start now. I will give you 10 minutes to answer the activity. Okay, 10 minutes is done. Okay, based on your activity, what was your reason for choosing which arm part to be used? Why? Okay, very good. Okay. Did you experience any difficulty in when you were doing the actual measurement? Okay. Now, how can you apply your learnings in approximating length in real life scenario? Okay, very good. Okay. Do you think learning how to approximate length is important. Where, why, or why not? Okay, very good. Okay, now we are going to discuss our lesson. Okay, what is approximating mass and weight? So, what is weight? Weight is often used in daily life, from commerce to food production. The base SI unit for weight is the kilogram, which is almost exactly equal to the mass of 1 liter of water. For the English system of measurement, the base unit for weight is the pound, or LB. Since both these units are used in Philippine society, knowing how to convert from pound to kilogram or vice versa is very important. Okay? Now, some of the more common metric units are the gram, the milligram, while another commonly used English unit for weight is ounces or ounce. Okay? Here are some of the conversion factors of these units. Okay, we have here 1 kilogram is 2.2 pound, 1 gram is equals to 1000 milligram, 1 kilogram is 1000 gram, 1 pound is equals to 16 ounce, and 1 metric ton is equals to 1000 kilogram. Okay? Now, we have here approximating volume. What is volume? Volume is the amount of space an object contains or occupies. The volume of container is considered to be the capacity of the container. This is measured by the number of cubic units or the amount of fluid it can contain, and not the amount of space the container occupies. The base SI unit for volume is the cubic meter, or MQ. Aside from cubic meter, another commonly used metric unit for volume of solid is the cubic centimeter, or CC. While the commonly used metric unit for the volume of fluids are the liter and the milliliter, or the ml or L. Okay? Now, here are under the volume formulas of some regularly shaped objects. Cube, we have volume is equals to h times h times h, or volume is equals to E cube. E to the power of 3. Okay? Rectangular prism, volume, length times width times height, or V is equals to L times width 8. Okay? Triangular prism, volume is equals to 1/2 times base times height of the triangular base times height of the prism. So we have V is equals to close parenthesis 1/2 BH, close parenthesis and open parenthesis H, and close parenthesis. Okay? Cylinder, volume is equals to pi times radius times 2 times height of the cylinder. Okay? We have here the cylinder. V is equals to pi r times 2 times height. Okay. Now, we have here the approximating time and rate. What is speed? Speed is the rate of an object's change in position along a line. Average speed is determined by the dividing distance traveled by the time spent to cover the distance. Speed is equals to distance per time over time, or S is equals to D over T. Read as distance per time. Okay? The base SI unit for speed is meters per second, or M over S. The commonly used unit for speed is kilometers per hour, kilometer per hour, or kilometer over hour. For the metric system, and miles per hour, MPH or MI over hour for the English system. Now, we have here the systems of measurement. Two standard systems of measurement were developed: the US customary, the English system, and the metric system. The United States uses the customary system and some metric, while the rest of the world uses the metric system exclusively. Now, we have here the English system. The English system of measurement is based on the British imperial system. Each units evolved from 9 standard units of measure in medieval times, like the foot, yard, and inch. Okay, we have here a table. Okay, we have here also the metric system. The widely used standard system of measurement is the metric system. It is based on decimals, just like our numeration and monetary systems. The metric system uses Greek and Latin prefixes to make conversion from unit to another easier. Okay, we have here the table here of metric system. Now, how to convert the metric system? The metric system is a system of measuring. It is used for 3 basic units of measure: meters, liters, and grams. Okay, we have here the basic units: the meters, liters, and grams. And the length is a physical quantity that is a measure of distance. The basic unit of length in the SI system is meter or m. Ruler, meter stick, and tape measure are often used to measure the length of an object. Now, converting metric units by moving the decimal point. The most commonly used metric units of length are kilometer, km, meter, m, centimeter, cm, and millimeter, mm. These units of length are related as follows: 10 mm is equals to 1 cm, or 100 cm is equals to 1 m, 1000 meters is equals to 1 kilometer. Okay, this 10 millimeter was equals to 1 centimeter, 100 centimeter is equals to 1 meter, 1000 meters is equals to 1 kilometer. Okay, now one of the advantages of the metric system, aside from its universality, is that it uses base 10, which makes conversion from one unit to another much easier. To multiply or divide a number by multiples of 10, we simply move the decimal point to the left or to the right. Okay? Now, we have here sample of converting the metric units. We simply move the decimal point. Okay? Sample number 1, convert 8 meter into kilometer. So, beginning at the base unit meter, we have to move the decimal point 3 times to the left as the unit is converted from smaller to a larger unit. Okay, we have here a meter, we move left to the 3 decimal point to reach the kilometer larger unit. Okay, the result of the moving decimal point to the left is that 8 meters is equals to 0.208. Okay, that is our equivalent from 8 meter to kilometer. Okay, number 2, convert 500 meter into centimeter. Beginning at the base unit meter, move the decimal point 2 times to the right as the unit is converted from larger to smaller unit. Add 2 zeros after the value of 500 is to accommodate the 2 decimal points sheet. Now, from larger to smaller one, okay, we have to move the decimal point to the right. Okay, from meter to centimeter. So we're going to move to decimal point. So the result is that 500 meter is equals to 50,000 centimeter. We're going to add 2 zeros from 500. Okay. Now we have here converting metric units using the conversion factors. We have here the table of conversion factors of converting metric units using the conversion factors. Okay. We have 1 centimeter, 10 millimeters is equals to 1 decimeter is equals to 10 centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 1 meter, 10 decimeters. 1 kilometer, 1000 meters. So, we're going to memorize this one or familiarize the conversion factor. Okay, here are the steps to convert the metric units. First is to identify the units used. Number 2, determine the relationship between the units. Number 3, determine the conversion factor in fraction form. The denominator should have the same unit as the original measurement. multiply the original measurement by the conversion factor. Now we're going to use this step. Now, we have here conversion in the English system. To convert English unit, you must use a conversion factor. Here are some conversion factors you may use as a guide. Now, we have here 12 inches is equals to 1 foot. Okay, 36 inches is equals to 1 yard. 5,280 feet is equals to 1 mile. 1,760 yards is equals to 1 mile. 1 inch is equals to 2.54 centimeters. 1 foot is equals to 30.5 centimeters. 1 foot is equals to 0.305 meter. 1 yard is equals to 3 feet. 1 yard is equals to 0.915 meter. And 1 mile is equals to 1.6 kilometer. Now, we're going to use the and how to convert the using the steps that we explained a while ago. Okay, we have here example number 1. We are going to convert 30 inches to feet. Now, solution. This is the solution. First, we're going to identify the units used. Now, the units that used here are what? Yes, very good. Inches and feet. Now, we're going to determine the relationship between the units. Okay. 12 inches is equals to 1 foot, according to our table conversion here. Now, step 3, determine the conversion factor. Now, the conversion factor is 1 foot is equal over 12 inches. Okay. Now, step 4, we're going to multiply the original measurement by the conversion factor. Now, what is the original? 30 inches times 1 foot over 12 inches. Now, to multiply this one, we're going to cancel inches. Then 30 times 1 is equals to 30. Divided by 12 is equals to 2.5 feet. Therefore, 30 inches is equals to 2.5 feet. Follow? Okay, good. Now, conversion of English to metric and metric to English. Now, we are now here. Now, similar to English conversion, English to metric and metric to English conversion require familiarization of the conversion table. The relationship between a metric and an English unit is mostly in decimal form. Thus, great attention to digits is a must in order to prevent conversion error. We have here the conversion factor tables here, the length, volume, mass, and the area. Okay? Now, the method of English to metric and metric to English conversion is similar to the English to English conversion. Now, here are the steps. Identify the units used. Number 2, determine the relationship between the units. Number 3, determine the conversion factor in fraction form. Multiply. Number 4, multiply the original measurement by the conversion factor. Those are the steps. Okay. Now, we're going to apply the steps in converting metric to English. Okay. Now, our English to metric. Convert 3 feet to centimeters. Okay. So what are the? We're going to identify the units used. What are the units? The feet and centimeters. Now, from the table conversion table that we have to determine the relationship between the units. So 1 foot is equals to 30.48 centimeter. Now, determine the conversion factor in fraction form. We're going to make the fraction form. Okay, 30. So, ang lumalabas niyan is 30.48 centimeter over 1 foot. Now, multiply the original measurement by the conversion factor. Now, we're going to multiply 3 feet times 30.48 centimeter over 1 foot. Now, we're going to cancel the 4 units here. 3 cancelled. 3 times 30.48 divided by 1. So, automatic naman yan sa pag the number divided by 1 is no automatic na number itself. Okay? So, our result is 91.44 centimeters. So, therefore, 3 feet is equal to 91.44 centimeters. Okay? Now, we have here the time. The unit of time is second, or S. Second is defined as the time occupied by 9,192,631,770 vibrations of the light emitted by a cesium + 133 atom. Time is introduced with clocks and calendars. Okay? We have here the units in the time measure. Okay? We have the unit 1 century is equals to equivalent to 100 years. 1 score is 20 years. 1 decade is equals to 10 years. So 1 year, 12 months or 365 and 1/4 days. 1 week, 7 days. 1 day, 24 hours. 1 hour, 60 minutes. 1 minute, 60 seconds. Now, in solving problems involving measurement, we have here an example. Okay, John rode 2 kilometers on his bike. His sister Sally rode 3,000 meters on her bike. Who rode the farthest and how much farther did you ride? Answer in kilometer. Okay. We have here the given. John's covered distance 2 kilometers and Sally's covered distance 3,000 meters. So this is our solution. Convert Sally's distance to kilometer, 3,000 meter to kilometer. We use the conversion factor 1 kilometer is equals to 1,000 meter. So we place the old unit 1,000 meter in the denominator and 1 kilometer in the numerator. Since kilometer will be our new unit, so kilometer will be our numerator and the denominator is our as the meter. Okay, we have here our conversion factors. Okay, we have 3,000 meter times 1 kilometer over 1,000 meter. So we're going to cancel meter. So the result is 3,000 times 1 divided by 1,000 meter is equals to 3 kilometers. Now that is Sally's distance. So therefore, Sally rode farther because she rode 3 kilometers while John only rode 2 kilometers. Now we're going to subtract the distance covered. We arrive the difference of 3 kilometers minus 2 kilometers is equals to 1 kilometer. Okay. Questions? Okay, very good. Okay, we have here an activity. So, say we're going to convert the following measurements to the units indicated. So, I will be assigned group 1 to answer letter A. The group 2 assigned to letter B. And letter C will be converted by group 3. And letter D will be converted by group 4. Okay? I will give you 5 minutes to answer our activity. Okay? Time is up. 5 minutes done. Now, very good. Now, since you sagot nyo na tama, then we're going to we have here an application. Okay? Let's convert. I will give you 10 minutes for this one and get 1 whole sheet of paper. Okay? Convert the following measurements to indicated units. We have here 4 questions to be converted. Okay? We are going to 10 minutes to answer the application. Okay? We're good. Done. 10 minutes is done. Stop writing. Okay? Okay, very good. Okay. Now, in our topic, What are your analysis? In converting units in the metric system, we have to follow the rules. First, to convert to a smaller unit, multiply the indicated power of 10. Second, to convert to a larger unit, divide by the indicated power of 10. So to convert English units, you must use a conversion factor. A unit conversion factor is a fraction that is equal to 1. The numerator, top of the fraction, contains the units of the unit you want to convert, while the denominator contains the whole unit you want to convert. Okay? As for our abstraction, I'm going to ask you a question. So what is the difference between the English and metric system of measurements? Okay, very good. Is it important to know this? Why or why not? Okay, very good. Now that you are well versed in the two kinds of system of measurements as well as the conversion between the two, let us now apply what we have learned. Okay, assessment. So compute me right. Going to convert the same direction, convert the following measurements to indicated part units, indicated units up to this 2 decimal places if possible. Okay, I have here 4 questions, and I will give you 5 minutes to answer this one. 10 minutes. I will give you 10 minutes to answer this one. Okay, done. 10 minutes done. Now, for your assignment, I'm going to challenge you. Complete the table below. Okay, this is your assignment, and you will pass me tomorrow. Okay. Now, for a conclusion of this activity, a conclusion is the place where you get tired of thinking. By Arthur Bloch. Okay. From our learning resources, Mathematics 7, Grade 7 Maths. Mathematics 7 is DLM, Quarter 2 Module Measurements. I hope that our objectives were achieved in today's discussion. Okay, thank you.